What's up, guys? Your boy Mr. Awesome back in the building with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about our trip to Belize. Before we get started, we have to have our drink, and today we're going to be drinking Belizean refined rum. If you go to Belize and try to buy Jack Daniels, Woodford, anything that's not Belizean rum, it is going to be super expensive, probably twice to three times the cost of what you'll pay for it here. But what's cheap is Belizean rum. The name of the rum is called One Barrel, and it's Belize's first and most favorite aged rum, and is an award winner of many gold and best in class since 1990. It's very versatile, and apparently you can get it on this side of the world, but when in Belize, you can definitely taste and smell the sugar. That is for sure. It is a very sweet rum. When I drank it in Belize, I drank it with a splash of Coke, and it was an amazing, refreshing drink. Belize is a small but diverse country on the eastern coast of Central America, bordered by Mexico to the north, Guatemala to the west and south, and the Caribbean Sea to the east. It is known for its stunning barrier reef, vibrant culture, rich history influenced by the Mayan civilization, British colonial rule, and various Afro-Caribbean and Latin American traditions. Belize is home to a diverse population including Creoles, Mestizos, Maya, Garifuna, East Indians, Chinese, and Mennonites. This unique mix of cultures contributes to a unique blend of traditions, languages, and ways of life. Don't worry, y'all. English is still the official language, but Spanish and Creole are widely spoken. Also Patois. There's a lot of yardies out there. One of the best things about Belize is the food. So the food is literally a blend of cultural diversity from the Caribbean, Maya, and Latin American traditions. Some popular dishes include rice and beans, fried jacks. What is a fried jack? Deep fried dough served with breakfast with refried beans, cheese, or eggs. Now, there are also different versions of fried jacks where they're sweet and things like that. Mwah! Absolutely amazing. Another dish is hudut, and I could be pronouncing it wrong. It is a Garifuna dish made of fish in a coconut broth served with mashed plantains. I did not have any of that, but what I did have is I had a lot of snapper. I had fried snapper, and it was some of the best snapper that I've had in a while. To get to Ambergris Caye, you can either choose the ferry or you can fly. We chose to take the ferry because I just was not trying to get on one of those small propeller planes. This trip is gonna start where we land in Belize City. We take a taxi from Belize City to the docks to catch a ferry that's gonna take us on the first leg of our journey to Ambergris Caye. The ferry ride does take a few hours. So prior to us getting on that ferry, we went to a restaurant called Old River Pub. So we left our bags at the ferry station, and walked across the bridge to the Old River Pub just to have some snacks. We had some light fries, some chicken, and some shrimp and things like that. Nothing crazy, nothing major, but I'd recommend going out there to eat prior to getting on the ferry because there is no food, no refreshments, and nothing like that on the ferry, and it will be a few hours before you get to your final destination of Ambergris Caye. So there are a few companies that provide a water taxi service to Ambergris Caye or San Pedro. We chose to go with Sprinter, and the cost of the Sprinter round trip was $25 per person. So yes, you can fly. Flying will cost you more, but you will save time, whereas taking the water taxi, it's gonna cost you less, but you do lose a few hours. Currency exchange is rather simple in Belize. 2 Belize dollars equals 1 US dollar. So if something costs 20 US dollars, it'll be 40 Belize dollars. Can't get any simpler than that. The majority of businesses do accept credit card and American cash, so there's really no need to exchange for any Belizean money. However, when you get change, it'll be in Belizean money. So after a long yet relaxing ride on the water taxi, we finally made it to San Pedro, aka Ambergris Caye. Of course, it's raining. Now, typically that wouldn't be a problem. However, the majority of commuting around San Pedro is done in a golf cart. Now, the company that we went with was called Avis Cart Rental. The reason why we went with them is, number one, they had the most reasonable pricing. Number two, they had the newest golf carts, the newest and cleanest golf carts. And number three, the services that they provided. Avis actually met us at the water taxi to provide us with our cart. They took our suitcases and followed us to our Airbnb, which was 20 to 30 minutes away from San Pedro town. Shout out to Jasar over at Avis. He was an amazing dude, very insightful, very helpful. So I highly recommend this company if you're gonna go out there, rent your golf cart through them. So our Airbnb was located on the northern side of Ambergris Caye. Now it does take a while to get there. It goes from a solid road to a dirt road. And because we went during rainy season, that dirt road was essentially a muddy road. I agree with that. I was like, full of potholes. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna stay in the northern side of Ambergris Caye. All in all, I loved it on the northern side because it kept you away from like a lot of the noise and things like that. And that Airbnb was absolutely amazing. Driving there at night can be unnerving for folks who are just a little bit timid or scared or anything like that. So I would not recommend driving at night for anybody who is not skilled or somebody who's, you know, what we call in Jamaica, fraidy. If you're gonna be scared about to drive out there, you understand? The other thing that you gotta think about is mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes are ruthless. At one point, when I stopped driving the car and I sat as a passenger, I literally looked down on my arm and there were 7 mosquitoes on one arm. 7. So make sure you bring your spray, because if not, you're gonna be an itchy person. Now there is a lot of development going on in Belize at this time, so hopefully by the time you see this video or you choose to visit, all of the roads are paved and this will be a moot problem. However, you ain't getting rid of the mosquitoes. After an amazing brunch at Estel's Dine by the Sea, an open-air restaurant that has a plethora of options, including American breakfast, Belizean breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even drinks, we went to the Tiburon Rum tasting house.
Well, we have two base rums. We have the small batch, the handcrafted rum, the Tiburon rum. It's a small batch handcrafted and also aged on bourbon barrel. It's an 8-year blend, and we also have the white tip, which is a higher proof distilled rum. Both of our rums are molasses-based rums. Out of the white tip, we make infusions, just to give you an idea on how easy and versatile the white rum can be. Those are made by us here in the tasting room. This is a mango jalapeno, and this one here is a coffee and cacao beans infused. You will be tasting and taste each of each of the two base rums and the two infusions. Yeah, for 25 Belize per person.
So after taking quite a few shots, the aged rum was my favorite, by the way. We stopped for some coconut water that was infused with your choice of rum. Now, there's no better drink than drinking coconut water with rum. You're getting the benefits of the coconut water and you're getting the benefits of the rum. I don't see any way to lose there. Now, after drinking all that rum, it's time to eat. You get hungry. So we found a place called Sun Deck Restaurant. Now, looking at from the roadside, you'd be like, maybe. But let me tell you, that food was fire. The views were amazing, but the mosquitoes were brutal. Now, with that being said, that food was well worth the 25 mosquito bites that I got out there. Keep in mind that we did go in rainy season, so there's a lot of rain, the water, the roads are puddling, so, and you're in a golf cart, so you're gonna get wet. I wore water shoes the whole time. I was dressed in beach wear the entire time. I would recommend you doing that so that if it gets muddy, it doesn't matter, who cares, right? Now, after drinking all of that rum, it was time to take a nap so that we can go to Truck Stop. Now, Truck Stop is a great place to lime and vibe. Sometimes they have a live band there, and they have many different combinations of food entertainment. And the food and drinks are pretty cheap, and they're actually good. The next day, we got a little bit more adventurous, where we chartered a boat and we went snorkeling. So going snorkeling in clear waters is an amazing experience. You get to see those old stingrays, you get to see the nurse sharks, you get to see all of this underwater marine life when in its natural habitat, and the water is so clean. Thank God it was clean, because I hate litter. After boat life, we wanted to go to Secret Beach. Now, Secret Beach is located on the west side of Ambergris Caye. It's about 30 to 40 minutes from San Pedro town by golf cart. Now, because it faces a lagoon rather than an open reef side, the water tends to be a lot more calm, shallow, and clear, making it real good for swimmers and kids. You're gonna find a mix of relaxing beach bars, restaurants, paddleboarding, kayaking, and just an overall social vibe. There was a lot of us out there. There was a hookah lounge out there, a couple of bars on the land and on the water. After chilling and relaxing out at Secret Beach, we made a reservation and we went to Caramba. Now, Caramba is a seafood restaurant in San Pedro where you actually pick the seafood that you want, whether it's fish, lobster, whatever it is, and they cook it and it's made to order. Now, this is a place that you do need a reservation because it can get packed. The only place that I've had fresher seafood, 2 places, is Jamaica and Greece. I would highly recommend visiting Caramba on your visit to San Pedro Island. After our amazing time in Ambergris Caye, it's time to jump back on the ferry and head to the next level, or the next leg of our journey, which is Belize City. Our first stop was Altunha, which is the historical landmark. Be prepared to climb some hills if you really want to see the landmarks. Be prepared for that. The 1,000-foot falls, Big Rock waterfalls, and the Zunantunich Mayan ruins. And we wanted to see all of them, so we drove out to go see them. But again, we went into rainy season. So because of the rainy season, there's a little boat, like a little barge that you put your car on, and it drives you over the river and takes you to the other side. But because of the rainy season, the river had too much water in it, so it was closed. So after that 2-hour drive, there was nothing we could do, right? Of course, we found a little restaurant, had some food, which was great, by the way, and super cheap. Man, it was cheap. Good food. And then we said, okay, let's go see the waterfalls. So we're driving through the mud on the way to go see the waterfalls, and this happened. Well, folks, we are officially stuck. So we are trying to get out. Don't sit, don't do anything yet. Yep, your boy got too brave and went out into a deep muddle. That's actually what it is, a mud puddle, and got stuck. Now, after about maybe an hour and change, someone came and pulled us out, and from there, the trip kind of went downhill. I'm not gonna get into too many details, but after that, we were just like, we ain't really trying to do too much. Overall, Belize was an amazing trip. I would definitely like to return, preferably non-rainy season, just to kind of catch up and see if we can see those ruins that we didn't get to see, the waterfalls and things like that. And I would love to go back to Ambergris Caye as well, or maybe even stay on Caye or somewhere like that. It was an amazing trip, full of amazing food, amazing vibe, and amazing people. If you guys have been to Belize and you have any pointers or anything, please get down in the comments and let others know. We're